Howdy YouTube, Benzo back on the creek again. There's a little bit of water here. We got the sluice running. I'm down here with JP today and we're going to see if we can get some gold going. Let's find it. I already got the sluice set up in that hole there. I found a little ring-necked snake in the process. He was a little guy, only about four inches or so. He went on downstream. I got it set up, and what I did, instead of trying to set up, I walked around and felt there was a lot of flood wash. And I've been here before, so I know I was going to get down to some good bigger rocks with some clay material. I have my brush and an extra bucket here and try to clean some of that clay off. But I'm just sanding it right now. Just scooping it, put about 20 to 25 scoops through. And I'm getting ready to wash it out, see if I can seize the first gold of the day. Got me a pan and tub right here. Got it down, backwashed it all. I saw one speck of gold sticking out there at the top, maybe some more. We're going to spin this back together. See if there's any in that flood. What we got in that flood material I just moving. Oh, I see a few little specks. I'm going to have to tap it up. They're small and they're moving around. Oh. Get the focus. Yeah, that's not so bad for 20 quick scoops. Yeah. Let's see if we can add that up today. Let's go. Got me a little clay bucket set up now and a panel's bucket. Got the brush. But I had to stop and make an adjustment after only just a little bit of work in. Go ahead and clean it out because you can't really adjust your sluice. And keep your material. So we got a couple pieces of lead. We got a lead pellet and a lead sliver. Quite a bit of black sand. I only run just a handful of scoops, maybe 6, 7. And as for gold, there's some specky pieces and some fine stuff. Nice. So that's not so bad. But now I got it set up. I was running the top material around there. I wasn't even digging deep that time, but there was that one scoop with a little bit of clay, and I put the rest of it in that bucket. That's where that pellet came from, probably. So let's get back to it. JP's working hard. Time for a little mini break here. I'll tell you what, glad we are here. It's about a perfect day. I think it's going to be about 82. Just perfect out here. And I'm seeing little critters everywhere I look. Snakes and crayfish. I ain't getting eat up by bugs, but hopefully we're going to see a little bit more gold pop out as we get a little deeper. Get into some of that clay. Going to be here all day. Got me a ham sandwich. I'm ready to go. So update. The gold's running light here today. So we were just taking a little walk. Look at some things. Got some treasures. I found me 2 bottles somebody left for me here. And 2 waterlogged lighter knots. Pretty nice. And a really unexpected find. A little marble. Huh. Who knew? Sluice is running. We decided to give this place a go since we're set up and we're almost down to the deep stuff, but there ain't too much gold to be speaking about. There's some micros. Yeah. So I have my clay that I was set up, and I found that this is one scoop from the material started looking like it's getting better. And I panned it down because it was just really gnarly. So there's a little bit of gold floating around here and there, but let's see if it gets even better. If not, we got another plan. Welcome to Pickertown. Population us. You're gonna have to watch JP's video to see how big his piece of gold is. I'll tell you what. But check this out. My next run, hey, I did a couple little pans on the side, seeing if where the gray or it was red in one spot and gray, and then heavy clay. And I couldn't really get much rhyme or reason out of it. Just a couple dots or specks in every pan. But here we go. Here's the run. Boom! That's the biggest little flake I've seen in a while. And some sizable little specks on the side. Well, just gonna have to keep running it, see what we can get a hold of here. It's getting better. Zoom in, see if we got some texture on that thing. Whoa! Nice. Let's go! Game on. All right, I declared war on this rock. You can't see it. There's a big rock there. We got it dammed up right now. Backing up a little water. But then this came up. Holy smokes, I thought I had a rock, but I got a bucket set up here. I've already started getting some clay material from around that rock, and then this big old wad of clay and busted bedrock and flat things and really sticky stuff. So far it's not super dense. Well, there's some dense spots. It's not slicky though. It's gritty. Look at this thing come apart. It's full of big rocks and they're all mashed together with, oh man. So yeah, I got a bucket set up here, but that big rock's still down there. This is what I'm finding. I decided to put everything from around that big rock through this because I saw a little clay coming up, and holy smokes, this is some really thick material. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's find some gold. Jackpot. Running it. The last half of the bucket was much faster to dig than the beginning. I was down in that pocket thinking I was digging up a big rock. Turned out to be a conglomerate of rocks. You can see there's the rocks. They're not that small. All those rocks, big rocks in the clay. Took some time. The bottom half of this bucket, I'm going to have to probably slow down a little bit and wash it a little bit. Make sure it's really broke down in there. But after this, I'll probably set this up and have a bucket set up too and start running the overburden to the sluice and putting the clay in the bucket. It's gonna get bad. It's gonna get good. Let's hope there's some gold in this. Anything? Got the sluice set back up again. So that means I got that one bucket run here. This is the one bucket run of that channel I found, which I thought was rocks, but was clay and rocks. And look at that piece. Yep. There's one really nice, weird piece of gold and a smattering of fines. And quite a bit of super, super fine stuff. What is that? Microscopic's what that is. I'm going to snuff it, tap it, snuff it, dump it in the bucket. That's a nice piece. Let's go. Right? That's what I was getting into. So I was taking forever for a bucket there. Some really gnarly rocks just coated with this hard clay. So I'm working over here. I got maybe last bucket up. Depends on if I found nuggets in there or not. But I've been throwing my loose through the sluice. It's not that much. I'm going to go ahead and clean that out and dam it up and let it block up for a while. And get ready to run that last bucket, which is all the clay bits. And hopefully we'll find some good gold. So I'm going to clean this out, dam it up, then straighten my back out for a second. It's so nice. I really didn't throw much through the sluice. I was focusing more on the bucket. But hey, I was a little surprised by how much gold. Look at that black sand, all that lead. Look at this gold. Yeah. Super close. There's some shapes on a few pieces and a bunch of fines. Yeah, this is adding up. All right. Here we go. It's the last run. I've been running it, working it. It's starting to really get thick down in there. So I'm using my hands. And we're losing the water as the day goes on. Even if that's stopping it up, it's not being replenished. So I'm having to run this pretty slow. I want my hands in there because it was a lot of clay in this bucket. Hopefully I can release any gold. Be cool if one showed up on the screen. Thought I seen a few, but I haven't been watching that close. Every time I see one, I'm putting more down and I wash it away. Using the water. got last runs here. Already backwashed it. Check out this lead. Holy smokes. That looks like some buckshot of some sort, and I don't know what's going on with that, but it's massive. And I saw a pretty nice piece of gold and stopped right there. So I'm gonna finish shaking this last run down. Is that gold? Oh, I think so. Well, this might be a good run. It's just one bucket. That one bucket of that clay stuff. It took way too long to process down. Last bucket cleaned and tilted back. Just a tilt. I haven't bumped it away so you can see. Oh yeah. Got that one nice piece. There's a tap up on that bucket. That shows potential. Alright, we're back in the Bonanza shack. I got the material classified right here. Here's what classified over the plus. Quartz and ironstone mostly. I poured the muddy water off. And here I got the material I'm about to run through. Here's the machine. Let's fire it up. There we go. There's a snuffer bottle from today with the gold in it. I may just go ahead and dump that in there too at the end because there's all black sands in there. So I'm going to find my scoop. I'm going to get moving. RTE scoop here. First scoop. Might be a little light on the water. I want to make sure that pumps. There we go. Set up right. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and I'll recover all the lead that I try not to put it in my snuffer bottle because lead can amount with mercury, and then let's just say it can, and then you can, let's just say it feels like if I put lead in the snuffer bottle, I lose some fine gold. It's running really well. Lead's showing up. Gonna make short work of this. Pretty sure I lost some gold along the way, and there was some safety pans, some test pans I was panning into this loose box pretty hastily, and oh, that's a big piece of lead. Let's see if I can recover anything. One piece of lead way down there before it caught. Wow. It's about half of it. Let's finish this up. Go ahead and dump that snuffer bottle there, and a couple pieces of gold are hanging out. Ooh, that looks good. This out again, call it, clean it, see what we get. All the lead. Wow. There's still some gold stuck up there. That is pretty good size gold for what I'm used to out there. Those are my two big pieces on the day, and they stuck. There's a little dot hanging around too. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what comes out of here. Oh, I can see quite a bit of gold here and there. Are we going to get there? Oh, mud. Let's go. There's not much material here. You can hear that lead. I'm just going to slowly and meticulously remove the blondes and the light rocks. I'm going to pick out that lead. We'll see how much gold we got. Lead's visible now. Lead. Just chilling back, rocking it clean. might have got there. Some pretty stuff.